Hello everyone. Let's see how to create a library. Start by a right-click on your solution, then select Create a Library and New. You could also select New Base Library, but it requires additional conditions such as no cat or UI features. Enter a namespace for your company and a name for your library. These are the only mandatory fields. You can also enter a description, a company address, an author, your specific license, and finally, an icon for your library. Now you can create content inside your library as you would use a regular project. Here we have created a cat, for instance. Here is a little tip. You can directly drag and drop the cat you have created in your library in your project. Now you might also want to share this library with others. To do that, right-click on your library and select Create Installation Package. Select a folder to store your library, and then fill the library properties. If you check the public option, then the content of your library can be seen by the user. They can access your code or cats and copy it in their project. If you left this option unchecked, your library will work as a black box for them. By clicking on Unofficial Version, an icon will be added on your library to warn the user that it's not a final, official version. Make sure to increment your library version each time you release an update to avoid any versioning conflict. The Install In option lets you choose where the library will be installed. The first option will install the library among Schneider Electric libraries. The second option will install the library to the default location, usually in Program Data /Cat Libraries /Shared. The third option lets the user choose at installation. Finally, you can select which compiler to use with your library. At the moment, EcoStruxure Automation Expert only have one compiler. To install your library, go to the main menu, close your project, and go to Installed Libraries. Then click Install. You have to accept the license for the installation to finish. The orange icon you can see on my library here is because I selected Unofficial Version when creating the installation package. To add this library into your project reference or to update it, please check our video, How to Change a Library Reference. You can also prefer to archive a library to share it. Right-click on your library and select Archive. Select a folder to archive your library into. Then on any other project, right-click on your solution, select Create Library, Unarchive, then browse to your library. That's it. Now you know how to create a library.